Let's take a look now at all the rules for addition and subtraction for grade 6. So the first thing I want to start with is a bit of revision on some terminology. The first one is, what do we mean when we estimate something? That is to approximate the result of a calculation. And how do we often do that? We use a technique called rounding. And here you can round to 10 or 100 or 1,000. And we've done this many times before. So let's go and practice a little bit of this straight away. If we need to round the number 473 to the nearest 10, what you want to do is look at the units. And 3 is less than 5. So if we want to round 473 to the nearest 10, it would just become 470. What happens if we've got 463 and we want to round this to the nearest 100? Well, in this case, look at the 6, that's the tens digit. That 6 refers to 60, and since the 6 is greater than 5, we're going to round it up. So the next 100 after 463 would be 500. What about looking at rounding to 1,000? Here we look at the hundreds digit. So if we're looking at 1,633, 1633, and we want to round it to the nearest 1,000, we're looking at this 6 now. That 6 is greater than 5, so once again, because it's greater than 5, we round it to the nearest 1,000, which is 2,000. And what's the purpose of rounding? Well, when you're doing calculations with big numbers, step 1 is round your numbers, then add your rounded numbers to get an estimate of the answer, and then go and work out the actual. Let's go and take a look. So if we look at this example here, we are asked to estimate the answer of 45,202 plus 12,842. So let's round the 45,202 to the nearest 1,000. So the nearest 1,000 to 45,202 would just be 45,000, because this 202, it's less than 500, so we're rounding down to 45,000. But 12,842, that 8 is greater than 5. So the nearest 1,000 to 12,842 is 13,000. So 45,000 plus 13 would be 58,000. So your estimate of this would be 58,000 Rand, or 58,000. Let's look at the next one. 12,308, 12,255. Both of these are close to which number? Well, you could round it to the nearest 100. So 12,308 is close to 12,300. 12,255, it's greater than 5, so you could take the 255 up to 300. So both of them are close to 12,300. So this is like saying 12,300 times 2. So your estimated answer would be 24,600, because 12,300 plus another 12,300. If we add this, 12 and 12 is 24, 3 and 3 is 6, and you've got zeros. It's 24,600. So that would be the closest estimate you can get to the answer that you're given here of 12,308 and 12,255. Okay, so what have we discussed here? We're going to estimate our numbers before we add them exactly, and then we'll compare our estimates to the actuals. In this question, both numbers were close to 12,300, so it was simply saying 12,300 doubled, which is 24,600.